Welcome back, everybody, to the world of Market Watch. Got with you guys another World of Wraith. As always, this is not financial advice. Let's hop right into it. Blanche Rainbow Foil looks like it's completely gone from the market. There's only one listing. Guys, I'm always preaching about generics, how good they are in Flesh and Blood. The non-foils are readily available at 50 cents. Actually, they're $1 now, so this goes to show you guys generics always rise up. Not always, most of the times. And I think especially with LL format, that's going to start having an impact in the market. As well as, I think a lot of people are using this to counter gravy. It's a prism popper. There's a lot of good things going for this generic card. If you don't own your playset, I would probably try to get a playset. Like at Wizard Shop, you can get a playset, nice and easy. Because, yeah, it's a pretty good generic card, even though it only blocks 2. Undercover Acquisition. I'm preaching to the choir here because I don't own mines, but it's not crazy good. Just on hit, steal an item. I'm gonna pick these up soon. I just want the rainbow foils. I don't want to just get the non-foils because all my assassin stuff is foil. And rainbow foils are $2, but I want to get a whole playset. I don't want to just buy 2 and then 1, which I could, and maybe y'all could too if you want to, but yeah, I don't know why my CG player it's not working with the rainbow foils, but it looks like rainbow foils are about $2, a little bit more. I think all Assassin Majestics go up over time. This might be the exception. I could just see this hovering at like $5 at most. It's not a crazy on hit effect. I think you'd rather disrupt your opponent than take an item from them. But I do think it could find a niche in the meta at some point, so definitely worth picking up while it's like $1, $2 for the rainbow foil. Orb Weaver Spinneret. I know I highlighted this when it was like $4 or $5. Looks like the stock has replenished in the market. Now it's about $2 to $3, so not bad. It was like $5 not too long ago. Let's see if the rainbow foil will work. Yeah, I don't know what's up with TCG player. Fix your servers. Looks like it's $350. You can get a whole playset here, so if you're interested in that, if you don't want to pick it up when it was like crazy high, you can definitely just get it now. Looks like the price has gone a lot lower. Ignite. I think this card is a little underpriced. About $3-4. Let's see. Yeah, it has a little bit of sales. I just think it's so strong as like a fake blue. It's not really a blue, but giving you the one resource in Draconic Ninjas is like actually worth so much. So many of Vi and Syndra's were just red line decks. And it's also a 2-power attack, which can come up with Shuko. Even though Syndra doesn't run Shuko, it's just interesting. And maybe future ninjas. I just think this card is super strong, super cheap right now. But definitely I think in the future it could just climb up. Along Whisker Loyalty, Fang did pretty good at KC. And I think Fang's been a pretty underrated hero. All his Majestics are kind of low. Let's see, this is $2, $1. With shipping, it's basically $2. This is one of his strong Majestics. Super cheap. Hunts, and same thing. One of his super strong Majestics. Basically like $2 after shipping. But yeah, I think Fang is kind of underrated. Has a good Arachne matchup. And then looks like he has been dealing with gravies pretty well. But yeah, I mean, I just think these cards are super cheap for how good they are. So Suave Marbles, all of the gravy cards have been going down. I think everybody has the gravy deck that wants to play it, and people are just trying to offload it now that it's one of the best meta decks. About $12, slowly going to $25. I mean, these are 2 sellers that are selling it for pretty cheap. And Swabi's pretty good, swinging for 7, 3 health, kind of like 10 value if they don't kill it the first turn. And then after that, the value starts going crazy. Rick and Morty, 25. Yeah, 25 for a while. 25 all day. This used to be like 60. Yeah, not too long ago it was selling for like 40. So if you're looking to bling out your Gravy Bones deck, not a bad time. Conquer the High Seas, following the trend of everything going down from Gravy. About 19. Not crazy. I think it used to be like a $25, $30 card, so just a little bit cheaper. Give no quarters. This surprised me a lot. This was definitely super high at one point. We see it about $10, so I think it's a good time to pick it up. Even the other Majestics, I'm not really going to talk about, like Blood in the Water and Chart the High Seas. Those are super cheap right now. If you've been waiting on gravy, maybe you got the Armory deck, but you haven't finished it out. I think it's a good time to start finishing it out. The EAs, I think these were like at 120 at one point, and now look at them 60. So yeah, if you want to buy Gravy Bones or even bling it out, it's a good time. It's not opening up the. There we go. Yeah, look at this. Not too long ago, they were selling for like 120, 110. Looks like they stopped selling, and then someone bought one for 65. Kind of set the new price. Briar Bear, I think it's another great Wizard staple. I think Wizards are just, for the most part, pretty cheap. $5, $6, slowly going to 8. Yeah, if you're Wizard players or if you're interested in playing Wizards, just get this. 6 Arcane is pretty hard to cover up fully. I don't think many classes can cover this up. So this is kind of like guaranteed damage. Platano Airnaut. This used to be like 12. It's about 6. It got cut in half. So good time to pick up Puffin. Actually, all her cards are super cheap. The Rainbow Foil, still crazy, still 60. This is a Japanese version for 30, but it's not extended art. It's just, there's actually a picture here, but too lazy to click on it. Oh, but these have been selling for 60, which is kind of crazy. Not a lot, but some of them are moving, so still a little high for me, but it's pretty rare for these high seas extended arts. Everbloom Life, Briar's playing this in LL, and Verdant's playing this. The non-foils are about $8. I'm still missing 2. I really want to pick up the rainbow foils, but they're kind of like $18. You get a playset here. Yeah, this is crazy for, well, it's not that crazy. Earth is pretty good. Verdant's is pretty good. And yeah, this is Earth Block 3 blue. So Briar definitely plays this to keep her Channel Mount Heroic alive. Regrowth Shock, talking about Briar. The non-foil, about $2. We got some rainbow foils here for $3. Not bad, great Briar card. But the cold foil was only 4 available, about $30. Yeah, I think this is one of the few. I think this was like a skirmish promo. I could be completely wrong. Could have been just a monthly LGS promo, but very little on the market. So these might go out soon. People are saying Briar is the deck to beat in LL, so Tectonic Plating. Oh, I have filters on. $40. I think it's kind of cool that we're seeing Guardians not really playing Tunic right now. They just want to make the Seismic token. Yeah, $40 is pretty nice. 14 on the market. And then the Welcome to Wraith, 45, slowly going to 50. I would bite the bullet and just get the rainbow foil just to have that little bit of holographic swag, but to each their own. If you want to get the white border. Tectonic Instability. Don't know how I feel about this card. It's kind of cool that it gets rid of your opponent's arsenal, but it also draws them a card. If you're Valda, you also get a Seismic Surge, and then this also gives you a Seismic Surge. So I think it's okay in Valda, but I don't know why it's worth $5. I mean, you guys tell me below in the comments. Is this good? Is this good enough for be $5? Aftershock Blue, basically $3 after shipping. I mean, this is one of my favorite cards from this set. It's giving me Runner vibes, but pretty much $3. Humble's still pretty up there, about $4. And let's see if the rainbow foil thing is still bugged out. Yeah, it's still bugged out, but it's about $8 for the rainbow foil. And then this also came in an Armory deck KO, but even the Armory deck version is $5. I mean, just buy the Outsiders version. It's a little bit cheaper if you're looking for Humble. But yeah, all versions of Humbles are up right now. Snag, this surprised me. I know Slippy is one of the best decks in the meta, but Snags are $40. Rainbow foils, $45 essentially. I think maybe this will get reprinted, but maybe not. I don't even know if it's on LSS's radar. But yeah, this is crazy. I thought Snag at 20 was crazy, and now it's pretty much double that. So if you do want to buy it, if you're not scared of a reprint, I'd probably spend a little bit of extra on the rainbow foils. If they do get reprinted, I think the rainbow foils will just keep their price better. And they're not much more expensive than non-foils. So keep that in mind. Biting Breeze, like I said, I've been playing some LL. I'm playing Zen. This has an EA version from the Blitz deck, which I didn't even know about. It's about $3, $4, so not bad. And then Biting Breeze Red, same thing, Living Legend. But I think Ira was playing this. Yeah, I think in the calling, one of the players that did pretty good, Naive, was playing 3 of this. So yeah, there's an EA version. It looks sick. The rainbow foils are like 10 cents. So if you don't want the EAs, just get the rainbow foils. Light and Shadow Convention box promo thingy majig. This is $1 billion basically, but you get some pretty cool cards in it. Phantasmal Footsteps is in the box. It's kind of cool. Alice has reprinted these and made like really fancy versions, and these went down. I think this was like a solid $100 card before the reprint. Yeah, well, that's the cold foil, but this is way down. I remember this used to be like a one of the like legendaries that just held price, even though a lot of people weren't playing Prism. The reprint or slash alternate art, it's about $150, but none have sold. And this is what it looks like. If you haven't seen it, they look freaking incredible. Spellbound Creepers, same type of deal. We got an alternate art slash reprint, whatever you want to call it. This was again like 100 plus. I was seeing some play like in Vince said, but it wasn't like a crazy, oh, everybody's running this. I mean, there's only 2 Room Bleeds in the format. But same thing, you got the alternate art. These have sold listings, which is kind of crazy. The box was like $350 to $400, anywhere from that price range. And the Spellbound Creeper sold for $170, $200. We have some listed for like $191. This is what they look like. Like, this just looks so cool. They really cooked with this art. Luminaris Cold Foil, about $17, slowly going to $20. This is just straight up LL. This is not CC playable, but the convention alternate art, 75, no sold listings. So the ones with no sold listings, I think we're just gonna drop. But the art looks incredible on this. So yeah, for all you Prism fans. And then Reaping Blade Cold Foil. This is Crucible of War, so it's pretty expensive, around $180. But we do have the alternate art, which is a lot cheaper. I think this is the first time that something was cheaper. But Reaping Blade, I don't think is attached to any hero, so it's going to be around forever. About $70, 75. Some have sold one for 60, one for 75. And this is how it looks. I mean, yeah, so cool. Copper Cog, I think last time we talked about this, it was like $70 or something crazy. There's a couple listings for 25 going to 30, and I think this is the price that it was kind of hovering at. It's essentially 60 after shipping and taxes, 60, 60, 70. So if you wanted to get your cold foil Copper Cogs, there's a couple listings that are pretty low. So yeah, not a bad time to pick them up. Armory Deck Legend Viscera and Prism dropped at Gen Con, and I think they're going to be only available at certain Comic-Con type thingies. They are pretty crazy at $80, but they do come with some interesting cards like Revelant Roomblood. Pretty sure you get a playset of this. Vexing Quohand has slowly been going up. I think you only get 1 Ninth Blade, but the crazy thing is you get the Cold Foil Helm of the Arc Knight. Everything else is, well, so not Arcanix is like no, I think this is like $1 card, but everything else is nothing crazy. With these cold foil helmets, definitely are carrying the weight. If you want to buy the deck and just sell this off, I'm pretty sure you can make a good amount of your money back. There's no listings, nothing, but I think you could sell this for like 50, 60 on TCG Player, and then the Armory deck is just like $20. And they will get reprinted in Gem Pack 3. Both of these Majestic Helms have been confirmed in Gem Pack 3. Same thing, Prism Armory deck, or Legends Prism, I should say, because this is not CC legal, even though a lot of these cards are. The hero itself and the deck is meant for Living Legends. Has Harrant Cross Trap alternate art, so that's pretty cool. I think it's kind of interesting. I think they favored Prism a lot more than Viserai, but what's new? James White loves Prism. They gave her an alternate art. They gave her one Celestial Cataclysm and three Soul Shield. And Soul Shield has been like it has held its price for a good amount of time. Calming Gesture got a reprint here. So it's pretty interesting, and the deck overall looks solid. Give you Genesis, Arclight Sentinels, and yeah, a good amount of Angels. I think Herald of Triumph Red should have been on this, but I guess it's fine that it's not. I'm sure you could pick it up pretty cheap, easy. And then Halo of Luminant Light, one listing for $80, which is pretty much what they're asking for the deck. So don't buy this. Like I said, I think 50 is like a nice price, especially for the Prism one, where it actually has a lot more value than the Viserai one. But yeah, one more time, this is getting reprinted in Jetpack 3. So if you guys want to check out what's actually in the Armory decks, feel free. I'll leave the deck list link in the bottom so you can see exactly what's on it. Like I said, the Prism one is actually a lot of good value. Genesis, one of these. We got 3 Soul Shields, so that's pretty much it. Thank y'all for watching. Also, thank you so much for all the subs. We're almost at 1,000. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Leave a like down below. And let me know what you think about these Armory deck legends. Are you a fan of how they're doing them? I personally don't like that they're so exclusive. But the decks themselves are pretty cool. We got the Heart and Cross Trap alternate art. We got some cool good reprints, and this is a pretty viable deck. And I like that you can usually just take this, change the hero, and for the most part you can just play this in CC. I know Viserai is a little different, but the Prism one, at least, like, it's pretty cool. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.